Can you just confirm that you can see my screen, please?
Yes,
My
it's
presentation.
clear.
It's clear.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I just want to make sure that it is recorded, right?
Yes, doctor, it's
yes,
recorded.
Thank you so much. Yes. So hello everyone and welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for such wonderful introduction, and welcome to it's an early, or it's not an early actually, because I have like other presenters. You had other presenters before me, so I thought it's early, but alhamdulillah, we have some people here, some people who woke up early. The session today is the title or the topic of the session today is a Tutti Frutti classroom and pairing differentiated instruction and SEL. So of course, Mrs. I don't know the name, I'm really sorry, but thank you for such introduction. And they said everything about me. So this is the QR code if you want to contact me. So let me proceed with the presentation itself. Yes. So guys, as we said, the title or the topic of this presentation is a Tutti Frutti classroom. Can you guess why? Why? Why is it called so? Any ideas? Before we get started, let me just listen. Maybe if you want to talk, or you can type in the chat box. Why do you think it's called a Tutti Frutti classroom? What do you expect to have? For fun? Okay. What else? Mixed? Yes, this is good. Yes. You mean mixed classroom? What else? For very young learners? Not definitely for young learners. Mixed classrooms, okay. Innovative, instructional practice, nice. Okay. I just want to read more about your expectations from the title of the session and from the topic and from the subtopic. Varied activities and the strategies. Okay, so guys, we're about, I think you got some of the points that we're gonna discuss today. So Tutti Frutti here means something like varied, something varied. So there is a variety, right, in the classroom, and of course this is what we are having. Okay, so let me start by checking in. I'm gonna send you here a link in the chat box, and I want you please to join. I'm going to send a link, and I want you please to join pair deck. Okay. Okay. Here is the link in the chat box. Would you all please join? Yes. If you cannot join from the link, you can just join using, if you can see my screen, you can join using joinpd.com, and this is the class code. If you have any difficulty, please let me know in joining. I have like 6 students. Yes, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let me start by such a checking in activity, nice activity. What's filling your bucket today and what's draining it? So guys, you have to say what's filling your bucket today. And the code, you will find it if you, it is the code. Those who are asking about the code, it's here, OEH. You will find it here on the right, top right hand of the screen. Okay. So here, my question for you, or the thing that you have to type, what's filling your bucket today? Like something good that you expect that you're gonna do today, like for example, helping others, donating, whatever. What's draining, like something that you're not going to do, or like for example, bullying someone. Let me check. You can type, or draw, whatever you want. I have only one response. Waiting. If you cannot use the pair deck, you can type in the chat box. What's filling your bucket today? Something good that may fill your bucket today, and something that you're not going to do today. Yes. I have only one response out of 9. Yes. Well, do you have a problem, guys? Can you just can someone just tell me any problem? My friends, what you're going to do? You're going to drain your students and you're going to fill in your friends. This is good. Who else? Fun activities. This is good. Yes, I have like 2 responses now. Yes. You are going to drain sleeping. This is good. Nice. Filling sport. Yes. Wonderful. Filling with Educast. Good. And draining sleeping. Thank you, Ms. Radwa. Okay, this is good. Meeting you here, learning more from you. Thank you, Mr. Nasser. Okay, this is really good. Okay. More and more. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to another activity. And this activity here is called what? It's called head, heart, and foot. Head, heart, and foot, if you're using your foot. So you're gonna have some photos, and you're gonna react either head, which means a thought or idea that comes to your mind. So you're gonna use your head. If you are opening your cam, you can do this. If not, simply write head. And heart, it means a feeling or emotion expressed or felt. Foot, it means when you see this photo, or you watch it, you think of taking an action. So we have to do head, heart, and foot, right? And usually I do this with my students if they are opening the cam. So this is head, and this is heart, and this is like foot. Yeah, they are using their foot. Okay. So again, heart means what? Heart means emotion. Head means you're going to think of an idea to do, and foot means you need to take an action. Okay, so let's move on. Yes, and guys, those who are not joining, you can just write heart, head, and foot in the chat box. So when you see this photo, what you are going to do? Head, heart, or foot? Yes. Yes, those who are responding. You can move the icon, drag it to head, heart, or foot. So drag the icon. Here in the chat box, I have heart, heart, heart. Okay. And here I have on my pair deck, yes, the majority heart. One of you only foot. One of you wants to take an action. Yes, but the majority selected heart, but only one of you wanted to take an action, which is good. Okay, moving on. What about this photo? Don't force me to fit in. Include me when I'm different. Yes, yes, yes. So those who are using the pair deck, would you please respond? Head. Okay, Mr. Nasser said head. And I have Miss Sahar, head, head. And my participants here on pair deck, what do you have? Show me your responses. Let me show you the responses here. Head. Okay. But again, we have here in the chat box, head, heart. Okay, so some of you had, some of you said heart. And again, here on the pair deck, I have foot. So now there are some differences. Okay. Wonderful. Moving on. Now you watch and listen, right, to this song. And again, tell me what are you going to choose? Is it head, heart, or foot? Head, heart, or foot? Can you just confirm that you can hear the sound of the video? Can you please confirm in the chat box? You can hear it or not?
Dr. Heba, you post the video, right?
Yes, I paused it to make sure that they can hear. So can you hear, please? Can you help me? No, I paused it, but before that, can you hear
Can you
it?
try again?
Okay.
Yeah, it's clear.
Thank you.
But I think the sound is not clear now.
Sorry?
Can you play it again,
Okay.
please?
Okay. Yesterday's gone, and ways to life. I was before time. Once I have learned all I can, I can't keep carrying my pain with me. Every moment, every day, I'm always down. I shouldn't let you.
Dr. Heba, there is no sound in the video.
No sound? I told you, I asked you before and you said yes, you can hear the sound.
At the beginning, there was a sound, but now no.
Okay, anyways, but again, you can read the script. I think they can read what's written.
Yeah, the script is clear.
Okay, so would you like me to? It was a song. It was lovely, actually. Let me share it from my laptop. It's not clear, maybe from here. I'm gonna share it just a minute.
Okay.
I'll share it again. And would you please, while listening again, type one sentence plus head, heart, and foot. Type one sentence that really expresses you, right? So you have two things to do now: one head, foot, or heart, and one sentence that really expresses you. Yes. What about now? Is it okay now? Can someone confirm, please? Is it okay?
Yes, 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 okay.
Thank you.
It's lagging, but the script is okay.
The sound again, no?
It's lagging.
Lagging maybe because of the internet. Okay,
Yes,
but the script
okay.
is
No
okay.
problem, no problem.
Okay. Okay. So let's now check. Did you like it? Did you like the song and the video? What do you think? Let me check now the chat box and the sentences. Yes, it's really touching. Yes, I know. Yes. So heart, the majority are saying heart. And filling, sorry, the new sentences. Yes. Yes, tell me heart. Guys, you said heart, foot. Yes, heart, foot in this video. Yes, so now I'm waiting for your responses. The three of them, heart, head, and foot. Okay. And tell me one sentence, guys. One sentence that expresses you from this video. Any sentence that you remember. Any sentence that you can still remember from this video. And it really expresses you. Waiting. I'm always changing. This is good. No one knows what tomorrow brings. Yes. And someone is saying heart, and someone is saying head. Others are saying food. Yes. Okay. So now, can you see my screen again? So after doing these two activities, my question for you, why? Why do you think we can start? I started my session with these two activities. Why? In the chat box, please. Why? What do you think? Any ideas? Any thoughts? Why? Icebreaker, maybe. What else? Besides icebreaker, what else? Meet the individual differences. Great. Warm up. Great. What else? Leading to know needs. Wonderful. Icebreakers, bringing students, adding fun to the class, to encourage us to start today. This is good. So yes, why did we start? Because when I asked you about like your, what do you think about head, heart, and foot? And when I ask about the checking in today, what are you going to do, what you're not going to do. So here, this proves that everyone has a unique style. So for example, here we have like some visual learners who rely on images and cues to help them process information. Other learners best with linguistic instruction and need to read content out loud to understand. So sometimes you need to listen, sometimes you need to read. So yes, we have different learners, we have different learner styles. That's why we started with such activities. And to make things even more complicated, students' feeling and emotions affect their ability to learn in unique ways. So here now we have two things to do. We have different learning styles of the students, yes. And again, to make things complicated, as we said, students' feelings sometimes, right, and emotions affect their ability to learn in unique ways. So here comes the big question. How can we differentiate our classrooms to meet the needs of all students, socially, emotionally, and academically? This is the big question here of our session today. And this brings us to today's agenda. So in today's session, we are going to introduce the differentiated instruction, identifying strategies for DI or differentiated instruction, identifying the 5 core social emotional learning competencies, highlighting the importance of the fusion between the differentiated instruction and social emotional learning, the needs of the emotional learnings of the students, and strategies and activities to differentiate academic lessons while integrating the 5 core SEL competencies. And then at the end, we're going to have like some reflections and questions. And so this is what we're supposed to do. So mainly, as we said today, we are going to talk about how can differentiated learning and SEL, how can they help educators meet the needs of every student. So as we said today, we are combining two different topics, differentiated instruction and social emotional learning. Let me first start by asking you, what is differentiated instruction, or what's DI? Can someone quickly? I didn't say what is it in the chat box? Differentiated instruction? Anyone? Okay, let's proceed. So differentiated instruction, in one way or another, is teaching philosophy based on the premise that teachers should adapt instruction to students' differences. So you should tailor your instruction according to the students' preferences, interests, needs, right? Readiness levels. Therefore, it's our task as teacher to check what do our students need, what are their interests, what are their preferences, right? To get to know your students in order to be able to differentiate or to use differentiation in your classroom. Okay, now we have another activity, and I want to say if you agree or disagree about it. Okay, so again, let's go back to Peer Deck again. We are going to move back to Peer Deck. And those who are joining Peer Deck, no problem. You can just use Peer Deck with me. Those who didn't join, you can just use the chat box. No problem. Okay. I will reshare the screen. Is my screen clear now? Guys, is my screen clear for you? Can someone confirm?
No,
please?
no.
No. Is it black? Is it black? What
yes,
about
it's now okay.
Thank you. Please, Manar, follow up with me, because maybe I have like some internet connection issues. So please follow up with me.
Okay, I'm here.
So guys, now differentiation is more work for the good students and less and different for the poor students. Agree or disagree? Chat box or those here who are using the Peer Deck. Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Yes, yes, yes. More disagree. No, 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 no. Great, 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 great. Okay, moving on. What about this? Do you agree on having learning stations in your classrooms? Agree or disagree? Yes. You agree, which is good. Yes. So here for the pair deck, yes. Again, the majority here, I have agree. Excellent. Okay, moving on. So you're going to watch a video again, just very, very short clip, and you tell me, do you agree with the what the teacher is doing? Yes or no? Okay, I'm going to share it from my my laptop, better than sharing it from the internet, so that we don't have any lagging. Okay. So you're gonna, what are you going to watch now? Another what? Another video, right? Or short clip. And
Yes.
you're going to tell me if you agree or disagree with what the teacher is doing.
Okay.
Yes, moving on. Here we are.
Try again.
Sharing again, yes.
Okay. Take your time.
It's okay. Morning, early morning, Friday, but it's okay. Here we are.
Okay.
It's clear.
Mr. S, what's going on?
I heard you in music class. You guys can really play. Why didn't anyone tell me? You. What's your name?
Zach.
You play the guitar?
Yeah?
Okay, come here. You ever played electric guitar?
My dad won't let me. He thinks it's a waste of time.
A waste of... Try this one. Okay. There's a guitar pick, and you pluck along with me, okay? If you can. Played keyboards? Any techno?
No, I only play piano.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Try this out for me, okay? Just give this a try on my count, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, so do you agree or disagree? By the way, guys, well, do you know this movie? Do you know this movie? He's not a music teacher, by the way. He's a math teacher, right? So do you agree or disagree based on what I told you? He's a math teacher. Do you agree or disagree? So I'm using pair deck again. And for those who are not using the pair deck, would you please share your answer on the chat box, please? Agree or disagree? I agree if he's a music teacher. Well, disagree. Wow, we have here like some differences. So those who said who said disagree, can you unmute them, Manar, or they cannot be? It's not allowed here. Manar,
Dr. Heba, they can raise their hands if they
Yes,
want to
yes, yes,
speak.
we can. Just
Guys,
raise your
can
hand,
someone,
please,
those who
guys.
said,
If you want to
okay,
speak,
those
just
who
raise your
said,
hand.
okay, those who said no. Can you tell me why? Why no?
Yes,
Why?
Nisreen,
Yes.
unmute yourself. Yeah, Nisreen.
Nisreen, you tell me why, my dear.
Nasser, I'm sorry, Nasser.
Nasser,
Unmute
okay.
yourself.
Mr. Nasser, it's okay.
Yes.
I'm telling you, early morning Friday.
Mr.
Okay.
Nasser, unmute yourself.
No problem. Yes, Mr. Nasser, go ahead. Yes, Mr. Nasser, you disagreed. Can you just tell us why?
Your mic is open. Yes, his mic is open.
Okay, okay, no problem. So maybe he has some issues.
Okay.
Okay, the name of the movie is, does anyone know the name of the movie? Some of you, I think
Can you hear
What?
me, doctor?
Yes, now we can hear you. Yes.
Yes. I think if he's a music teacher, it would be better because he is practicing with them and practical performance, and this will increase or help them to improve their ability in playing the musical instruments.
Okay, thank you,
This
Mr.
is my
Nasser. So
point.
it's not okay, but Mr. Nasser, it's not about music here. The whole movie, it's called the School of Rock, the School of the Rock. Okay, and the whole movie here is about building a rapport between you and your students. So sometimes you can even if you are a math teacher, you can check what your students like, what your students prefer, what are your students' interests, and you try to help them improve them. In this case, you are you are like building a bridge between you and your students, right? So this is the idea here, right? It's not about music here. It's about building a rapport between you and your students, because now you know their interests, what they like and what they don't like, right? Later on, you can, if you can build this healthy relationship with your students, you can improve their academic performance later on. This is the idea here. Okay, so would you agree or disagree to this statement? We moved on. Many teachers think that they differentiate instruction when they ask some students to answer more complex questions in a discussion or to share advanced information on a topic. Grade some students a little harder or easier on an assignment in response to the students' perceived ability and effort. So guys, do you agree or disagree? Is this differentiation? Is this differentiation? Disagree? Disagree? No, of course, this is not differentiation, right? So this is not differentiation. This is not what we mean by differentiation. Exactly. So let's now talk about differentiation. I'm going to leave Pear Deck and share my screen again, my other presentation. Okay. Is my screen clear?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Is it clear now?
Yes.
So yes. So what did we say, or what did we talk about? Was talking about differentiation. So we said this is not differentiation. So what's differentiation and what's not differentiation? A reminder: 10 minutes left. But my dear, I started 10 minutes late. I started 10 minutes late. Because of the previous presenter. I'm not saying anything wallahi, but I'm telling you, then I started like 10 minutes late. So
Okay,
I'll
doctor.
try to finish. I'll try
Okay, you can do it. Okay.
I'll try to finish on time, inshallah, hopefully.
Inshallah.
Okay. Okay, so now you can see my screen, right? Yes or no? Please, can someone confirm?
No.
No? Okay,
No,
so-
doctor.
okay, I'll reshare. Okay. Okay, is it clear now?
It's opening. Yes, it's clear.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it's
what's
clear.
differentiation and what's not differentiation? This is what we said, or what you understood, I think, from your answers. Differentiated instruction is more qualitative than quantitative, right? And individual differentiation is not individual instruction. It's not chaos in class, right? But actually, it's something that you do in order to improve your students' and in order to support your students' different learning styles and interests, right? Differentiating instruction is student-centered class. It's not a teacher-centered class. Differentiation is not just another way to provide like some instruction for each student because of their or give like the super student a difficult instruction, and then give maybe simple instruction for the low achiever. No, you are differentiating your instruction, right? Differentiation is not just modifying grading system. So this is what we said about differentiation. Why is it important? To improve learning outcomes, as we said, inspire a love of learning, increase self-awareness, help students learn more efficiently and deeper with deeper understanding. How can we differentiate? We can differentiate content. I'm going to talk in detail about it: content, process, product, and learning environment. So this is how can we differentiate. So in general, we differentiate content. So the content, the material you provide, the process, how you teach, the product, I mean, the final product of your session, and the learning environment itself, according to the students' readiness, interests, and learning profile. So what I did with you at the very beginning, it was kind of what getting to know your learning profile as if you were students, right? So for example, here, if you learn about learning preferences of your students, this will help you a lot in designing the activities and the curriculum itself. So for example, here it's an example from one of the schools here. They were talking about, can you correct your celebrity? So they asked the students to get the celebrity or photos for the celebrities they like, and then they made some grammatic. It was of course fake tweets for this celebrity, and they asked them to make to correct their grammar. So again, it's an activity for the students, and at the same time, it depends or it meets the students' preferences. Again, you have to check the multiple intelligences of your student while designing your curriculum or while differentiating, as we said, right? So social and emotional learning is the second part or the second thing that we're talking about today. Social and emotional learning is the process through which children and adults acquire effectively acquire and effectively apply knowledge, attitudes, and skills. So to understand and manage emotions, set and achieve positive goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain positive relationship. This is what we mean by social emotional learning. So why is it important? Because research shows social and emotional learning programs have a positive, very, very positive impact on students' academic performance and lifelong success. So we have like 5 core of social emotional learning. So we have to focus now. For differentiation, we are differentiating process, product, the product and content, learning environment. And for the social emotional learning, we are here have 5 core or 5 competencies. So we have self-management, self-awareness, social awareness, responsible decision-making, and relationship skills. So we have like 5 core competencies here. This is what we are focusing on. And these are some examples for self-awareness: abilities to understand one's emotions and thoughts, values, and how they influence behavior. So we integrate personal and social identities, identify personal and cultural and linguistic assess, and identify one's emotion. So demonstrating honesty and integrity, recognizing strengths and weakness of the students. This is what we are doing if you are using this like component. Self-management, the abilities to manage one's emotions. So this is what you have to teach to your students. This includes the capacities to delay gratification, manage stress, feel motivation. This is how, again, you are teaching to your students. Empathy and compassion, showing concerns for feelings, right? Recognizing relationship skills, building like what we call team building activities, right? Demonstrating cultural competency, practicing teamwork and collaborative problem solving. This is again what you teach. Responsible decision making, like for example, identifying solutions for personal and social problems. So this is what you have to teach, right? So what is the problem now? Now the idea is that we want to have what's DI, differentiated instruction, and social emotional learning go hand in hand. Why? Because if we do this and done this right, embedding social emotional learning into your instruction builds a more supportive and equitable classroom environment. Both teacher to teacher and both teacher to student and student to student interaction improve as the focus is on developing relationship, through awareness, communication, and reflection. So what we are doing now is the fusion, right? So we're going to have some strategies. I'm going to tell you now about some strategies and activities that may help you to do this. Let me now share the activities. Do I have any question here or anything in the chat box? Does anyone?
No, yeah, doctor, no.
Okay. So now let me share with you some activities that will help you to to combine both. Okay, the first activity here yes. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, the first activity that combine both differentiation and social emotional learning is called self-control. So students have to stop, right? Then they are going to watch a video. So they stop, think, and act, right? So you give them like a table, stop, what stopped you here in the video? And then what do you think you are going to do? And then the act. This activity, as we said here for when we talk about the management, how to manage or like delaying of self-gratification. So it's a nice video. I don't know if you watched this video before or not. It's about marshmallow. Did you watch such a video before?
No.
You like marshmallow?
But we
Does
are,
anyone
yes,
here like marshmallow?
yes, of course.
Yes. Okay, so this video, this video is about eating marshmallow. Is it dangerous or not? So let's watch quickly.
I'm here because I have a very important message. I think we have found the most important factor for success. And it was found close to here, Stanford. Psychology professor took kids that were 4 years old and put them in a room all by themselves. And he would tell the child, a 4-year-old kid, Johnny, I'm going to leave you here with a marshmallow for 15 minutes. If after I come back, this marshmallow is here, you will get another one. So you will have 2. To tell a 4-year-old kid to wait 15 minutes for something that they like is equivalent to tell us, we'll bring you coffee in 2 hours. Exact equivalent. So, what happened when the professor left the room? As soon as the door closed, 2 out of 3 ate the marshmallow. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 8 minutes. Some lasted 14 and a half minutes. Couldn't do it. Could not wait. What's interesting is that 1 out of 3 would look at the marshmallow and go like this. Would look at it, put it back. They would walk around. They would play with the most important principle for success, which is the ability to delay gratification, self-discipline.
So guys, this video, when the students watched this video, they were asked to stop, okay, and find some grammatical structure related to dependent and independent clauses. It was grammar, right? So we are not telling your student that here we are combining SEL with differentiated instruction and so on. It was for grammar mainly. And then after that, they stop and please find some grammatical structure here, find some dependent and some independent sentences, right? So they stop. And as you see here, we are going to ask him some question. What is the main key for success? After many and many years, the video will continue until the presenter will tell you that after that, those who had self-gratification, they joined prestigious universities. Those who didn't have such success. So the same experiment was repeated in somewhere else, and that was the result.
The most important factor, and they found a few who were 6-year-old kids.
El 100% de retorno a la inversión en 15 minutos. Sin embargo, algunos de ellos, tan pronto la puerta se cerró, se comieron el marshmallow inmediatamente. En cambio, recibieron.
So did you get the idea here? We are teaching them grammar, and at the same time, we are teaching them social emotional learning for one of the components that's self-gratification and the importance of self-gratification, right? So here, what we are having that we are teaching our students, and we have differentiated here because they are divided into groups, and each group has a task to do related to the grammar part. And at the same time, we are teaching them something related to self-gratification, okay? Another activity here has to do with what? Yes, I'm gonna send the link in the video and everything. At the end, I'm gonna share some of my contacts, and you can contact me, my dear, and I can share everything with you. Like this activity is called draw with squiggles. Squiggles here means that you give them like circle or maybe a curved line, and you ask your students to what? To continue drawing something. Like maybe if you give them like a curved line, so they are continuing drawing a cat or whatever. So this is again for those students who are not maybe who like to draw or they don't like reading. So this is again differentiation, and at the same time this is one of the SEL activities. Okay, another activity for social awareness and again differentiation, it's called shout out. Let's watch the video.
Front table shout outs.
I have a shout out for Annalia. She got to work really fast.
A shout out is a positive comment given from one peer to another. Shout outs are such an effective strategy for anyone, and you can throw them in anywhere. They're easy, they're quick. The first thing is a ding on my little chime, which gets everyone's attention.
I see almost everybody.
I will ask each group to give a shout out to someone that they notice was doing
a nice activity again, shout out
Front
for
table.
social awareness. This is a nice activity you do with your students. It's called spider web. Maybe it's you are practicing something about maybe a short story that you taught, and then you try to revise what you had. So the students will have like what the ball of wood here, and they started to throw it to each other. So this is friendship skills, and at the same time here they are divided into groups. Each group has a ball, and they are starting to maybe retell a story, talk about the theme, talk about some ideas. So again, this is a spider web, another activity. What do we mean by relatable? You ask your students, what is relatable to you, or how this memes are relatable to you. So for example, you give them this meme and ask them, is it relatable to you? Guys, is it relatable to you as teachers? Is it relatable? What do you think? Yes, Miss Manor, I have to wrap up. Okay, right, okay. The coming session is at 12, Miss Manor? Miss Manor, it's at 12, right?
No, it started.
It is started. I'm really sorry.
Yes, at 11:45. No problem.
Okay, so I'm finalizing. These are like different activities, guys, that you can do with your students to do what? To try to combine, as we said, social, emotional learning. I have a lot of activities, by the way. I can share them with you, because again, there are many websites for there are many websites again for digital tools and websites for using differentiation and for using social emotional learning. I'm going to share my contacts here with you. So if you want to have like these websites, as I told you, these are like some activities, I can send them all to you, and you can try with your students some strategies and some activities. And here there are some websites, and these are some digital tools you can use with your students for differentiation.
Amazing.
Yes. I'm going to share all these activities with you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm really sorry for, for being late, but I'm gonna share my contact here. So if you need to have the presentation, if you need to have these activities, so you are of course welcome. Here are my contacts quickly. Just a second.
Okay. Amazing, yeah, doctor, as always. Really.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope.
Thank you
I
so
hope.
much, Dr. Heba.
Yes, these are my contacts here. So guys, contact me. You can scan and contact me at any time. And of course, the presentation will be, I'm gonna send you the presentation and all the activities and websites. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any feedback, and I think the session already started, so I will not listen to any feedback.
I
Thank you
want
so
to
much.
thank you. It was insightful session.